joke, Stone?
I don't know. Now everybody texts me this all the time, and I think it's Jack's fault.
Does
I
it,
think I started it for
does
you.
it still make the fireworks when you do it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, totally.
Great. So, we left off last time down in the catacombs of this castle, where Blitz so valiantly pushed Frank down the stairs into a room that had a statue of 5 figures, and in the middle of this room there was a large pool of liquid, which I think somebody just decided it was a great idea to light it on fire.
That was probably me.
Yep. Could have been. And Blitz decided to go off on his own, split the party, and found a little bit of treasure as usual, but also discovered a gelatinous cube that was creeping ever so slowly towards him.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yes.
And while doing that, both Brother Cornelius, Fancy Boy, and Frank were all playing around with these statues and managed to light each one of their hands on fire, which revealed a secret entranceway, to which you almost fell to your deaths several times. Frank?
As far as I remember, I was just trying to get some bling, and no one would let me get it. Everyone kept trying to jump in front of me, and that's what caused all the issues. So, just remember that. I hold grudges, guys. Just remember that.
I'm not going to argue it.
Yeah.
So after you managed to get across, and Blitz was able to snag the ring, I believe, in the middle of this causeway. You were able to get across the pits, and on the other side you came to a T hallway that went left and right, and that's where you actually did fight a gelatinous cube that was slowly picking up skeletons as it traveled down the hallway. And after vanquishing that, you knocked on the door to the left and looked in just a little bit and saw a room that had an altar in the middle of it. It's about a 20 by 20 room, and you saw a oddly dressed goblin dancing on the top of this altar with a giant stick with a goblin face on it, on top of it. And you saw about 3 more goblins on the floor looking up at the altar and cheering on this goblin's great performance. And what caught Blitz's attention was behind it there were several carved squares, roughly about 3 by 3 squares in the wall, behind the altar on the far west wall, and which led to Frank being thrown into this room as well. And that's where we left off. Frank, you...
How much health did I have? Do we remember? Was I fully healed?
No.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have the sheet. So.
Yeah, no, you are not fully healed. Hold on, let me pull that up for you.
Can't really do much with 1 HP.
I'm trying to post a tweet and it's not letting me.
You're at 4 hit points, I believe, at this point.
Oh,
So probably not a good idea to just run at these dudes.
So many hit points.
As
now you want to do good ideas?
Well, I mean, if you had healed me before you threw me in the room, guys.
It's yeah, Blitz.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
So,
all right.
Frank, as you slide into this room, hands first, you are now prone on the ground, looking up, and these goblins aren't even paying attention to you in the slightest. They are so enthralled by the performance of this one goblinoid creature walking back and forth on this altar that they don't even notice your entrance.
Man, I just really want to hit him.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's not going to last too long.
Do they seem like they're in some kind of trance or something?
They seem like they're just no. They actually don't. They just seem very enthused about whatever play this goblin is putting on.
Got it. Okay. Can I interpret like what's? I don't speak Goblin, but does he seem to be like illustrating some kind of battle or something?
No, it seems like he is doing a song rendition of a happy goblin. Of happy goblin times.
All right. Well, Fancy Boy's just like, I don't know what it means. Just hit him.
What is Tin Man doing during all this?
He's behind all of you at this point.
Well,
kind of looking down the hallway in confusion.
Hey, we can send him in first.
Didn't we?
I'm already in here, so that's too late.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I think it'd be second, actually.
In a rare moment of intelligence for Frank, can I try and find some cover? Is there anything I can hide behind?
There is in each corner, there are pillars that go from floor to ceiling that you could probably get behind. They're about 3 to 4 feet in diameter.
Well, it's a good thing I'm not a giant then. So I'm going to try and hide behind that. I have no health. Like,
okay.
I don't know what I was thinking.
So as you stand up, roll me a stealth check. So this is going to be...
I have no idea
You're going to add a roll of d20.
Yep.
Your dex modifier is 1. And you're not proficient in stealth, so you just get to add the 1.
Okay, 18.
18?
Yeah.
very sneaky.
That's a good one.
So
my best roll ever.
So you see this goblin just start to dance more frantically and almost play whack-a-mole with the 3 other goblins that are in front of him, to the point where they are just loving this. This is the concert of the century. And you just creep to the side a little bit, put your back against the wall, and you are now up in the corner behind one of these pillars.
Ugh. I'm like hurt, like grunting and stuff. All right, guys, what should we do?
You're yelling. I love that you're yelling.
So
look,
good hiding place. Stay down.
I assume if they didn't hear me get thrown in, they're not hearing me talk either. That's all I was thinking, but I don't really think well. So let me know if I'm about to die because I was talking.
So
I'm just stuck there. There's nothing I can do. I'm just in pain.
So as you yell out to the rest of the party and say, "What are we gonna do?" You just see the 3 goblins turn around, almost upset that you've ruined their concert experience.
I was trying to be smart. God damn it!
And they start running towards you.
Bob heroically charges into my rescue. I'm getting attacked by a dog right now.
Everybody can roll me initiative.
Oh, I lost it. This dog is attacking me.
Got a 17 on my end.
Nice.
I got a 3.
And plus whatever his initiative is.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Probably 0, right?
Yep. You add 1.
Okay, so 4.
Fancy Boy, what would you get?
19.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Man.
Please save me.
Thought I was good with a 16.
So, Fancy Boy, you hear Frank yell out, and you see the goblins start to yell back and turn around, and are now running out of your view from the doorway.
So the goblins are running from him.
No, they're running towards him.
Oh, they're running towards him.
the
Okay,
corner.
Got it. Okay, cool.
But the one that you can see, the one on top of the altar, just pointing its staff over at the corner of the room.
Okay. I'm just gonna, the one in the mask, I'm just gonna go ahead and Ray of Frost.
Okay.
So I'm gonna see if I can just hit this guy. 14.
Totally hits.
All right. And I believe that's 1d8.
Mhm.
I've been doing so many games now that I'm like, everything is just blending together. I'm like, which one am I doing? Who am I?
What goes on here?
What goes on here? Okay, yeah, 1d8. That's correct.
Yep. And roll me a charisma save too.
All right. So that is a 4 damage and a 15 charisma save.
Okay. So you stretch forth, and Brother Cornelius, you see Fancy Boy just launch this beam of frost out, and you see the goblin that has his staff pointed in the corner just start to as he slows down just a little bit. You don't see him moving as fast as he would have been. So, Brother Cornelius,
Other goblins react at all to that?
they look back, and they look back at the corner, and they look back and look back at the corner, look back, and they're still focusing on Frank.
Yeah,
Well, I got him. I zapped him. Please save me.
I got him. How far away are we from, or am I from, as Blitz away from the frozen goblin?
You're about, if you're in the doorway, you're about 10 feet away.
So enough to get up to him.
Oh yeah, totally, yeah.
All right.
But Brother Cornelius has got the con.
Sorry.
Is it me? I thought I rolled.
Didn't you roll higher than Blitz?
I threw a 16. What did he throw?
I thought you did 17. I did 16.
No, I did. Oh no, wait, you're right. Yeah, I threw a 17.
Okay, my bad. I misspoke. So Blitz, what do you got?
Hi, I'm Blitz. All right. As much as I hate it, since the goblin's frozen,
He's slower. He's not completely frozen, but his movements are slower.
all right.
I'm dying over here.
Oh, God.
Save me, Blitz.
Against my better judgment, can I run in, hop up next to the slowed goblin, and basically hold a knife up to his throat to like threaten his buddies, and see if we can end this before I get started?
Absolutely. Roll me a charisma check.
It's charisma. Can I get an advantage since he's frozen?
No.
Oh, damn it. All right.
You don't look any prettier.
Oh, that's a 6.
So you look at this goblin as you start to climb up and put your dagger around his throat. You think, man, this goblin is one of the greatest performers you've ever seen in your entire life, and all you want to do is start performing with him.
Beautiful.
What do you do? As he's still
I'm so dead.
dancing.
I mean, I think I got to start performing with them, right?
Yep.
If it's all I want to do. So Blitz starts doing a jig.
Are you serious? You throw me in this room and you start dancing? God damn it.
And you just keep dancing. Brother Cornelius, you don't understand what is going on at this point as you see Blitz run in,
no kidding.
jump onto the altar, and start dancing with this robed goblin. But you see the 3 other goblins that were running towards the corner look back and start to cheer.
Is that a happy caw, or is it a?
They are very
angry
happy. They are cheering on this performance even more.
Stop cheating on Willie.
Okay. In that case, is there a way for me, Brother Cornelius, to sneak over to Frank?
Yeah, you can absolutely try.
Then that is what I'm gonna do.
Okay, make me a stealth check.
Oh, God.
So this is going to be your a D20 plus your dexterity modifier, and if you're proficient in stealth, you get your proficiency bonus.
That would be 2 donuts.
I just realized now I actually have charisma on saving throws against magic.
Do you?
Yeah, but that's okay.
It wouldn't have
It wouldn't have affected it.
It wouldn't have affected it. You rolled too low, anyways.
I rolled a 10.
Okay, so you slowly walk into the room, but keep your back to the wall, the eastern wall, and you're pacing over. Your hands are sliding against the wall, and you get about 3 feet away from Blitz as two of the goblins look and just start and they start running start to run back at you.
Is that a happy ga 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 ga, or is it a?
No, this is not a happy.
Okay. Do I have an action now, or am I?
Oh yeah, you can absolutely go if you want to do something.
Then I will pull out my crossbow and fire at the lead, whoever's.
So there's you see 3 of them that are almost in a line, walking towards the corner, or 2 of them are walking towards the corner now.
I will go dead center.
Okay. And as you here you go, make me a roll to hit.
Oh, found it. Haha.
Nice.
That's good.
So what'd you get?
4.
Is that with your dex modifier and your proficiency?
You mean the 2 zeros you just mentioned? Yes, I would say it's a very hard 4 I just rolled.
Well, you get your proficiency modifier on that shot. So, but it's still gonna miss. But when you roll to hit, you get to add your dex modifier, which is 0,
right,
and your proficiency bonus since you're proficient in that weapon.
Oh, +2 then.
Yep.
Is that what it is? Okay.
So you shoot an arrow at the center goblin, and you just see it slide or go right past his ear and hit the bottom of the altar that Blitz is dancing on.
Bugs hitting them.
And you see the goblin just look at you. Ha ha!
God damn it, dress man! Most useless person. You couldn't heal me. Couldn't even hit a shot. You can't even feed my pig properly. God damn it.
And as Frank says that, you see two goblins that have turned around to find you, rush you, and one of them comes up, takes this little scimitar and just nails the stone right before your feet, while the second goblin comes up and slices you across the chest. Does a 18 hit you, Stone?
Let's say yes.
That sounds like it would hit me. How do I calculate a hit?
What's your AC, your armor class up top?
16.
Yep, it totally hits. So you get 5 points of damage as the blade slices across from shoulder to torso.
That sounds painful. Not as deadly as the pig, though.
Sure.
Frank, the third goblin turns around and rushes you, but you just see him slam into the post and kind of fall down as he drops, as he almost knocks himself out.
So at this point, I've only got the one charging at me, and two of them are going to...
Two of them are going after Brother Cornelius.
So it's my turn now?
Nope, Fancy Boy.
Oh, sorry.
Shut your mouth.
I can't keep up. I apologize.
Fancy Boy, you see the goblin that is dancing next to Blitz just moving his scepter left to right, and Blitz is now mimicking that motion. But you notice him pull something sharp out of the bottom, and he chucks it at you. I'm guessing a 17 hits?
Yes, of course. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So, and you get a spike into your shoulder, right under your wing, and for 4 points of damage.
No. No.
Frank, you see Fancy Boy get stabbed by a projectile from the dancing goblin.
That's a lot of damage for me.
Yeah. It was only a
So it's my
D4. Yeah. And so you have this one goblin that is face planted in front of you or around the column. You see two of them attacking Stone, or attacking Brother Cornelius, and one is dancing with Blitz.
Well, I'm going to eliminate the immediate threat. Enough of this stealth shit. I admit, with what energy I have left, I grab my dire flail and just
All right.
pummel the crap out of it.
Nice. So roll me to hit. You're going to add +3 and then 2. So a total of 5.
10.
Roll it again. For
He's
your-
immobilized on the ground. He's like knocked out on the ground, not moving.
Well,
Just remember that when you do your calculations.
Maybe advantage.
Yeah, you have advantage. So roll it again.
So you can roll again.
But he's not knocked out. What'd you get?
21, 16, and then 5.
Hey, okay. Roll some damage, which is going to be, I believe,
It's a D8, isn't it?
D8.
7.
That's a D10. I think you're
Is
rolling
it?
right there. Yeah.
Oh,
it
sorry.
is.
Apology. It looks the same to me. Okay, that's it. 5, 4. So then it's +3, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Wait. Did
So
you?
it's then-
what was your first roll?
Oh, sorry. It would be 8 then.
So 8.
Because it was
So
5 and then +3.
so
Sorry.
you crawl around the corner of this column, and you see the goblin looking up at you, and you smash down on him with one side of your flail, and you just see his arms spread out, and he's like, and you just see goo just dropping out from underneath him.
Down but not out.
Fancy Boy, you are still have a little bit of pain from that spike
Ow.
that the goblin you frosted shot at
Yes.
you.
I'm gonna try and hit him again with the Ray of Frost.
Absolutely.
So I'm gonna get him again. Oh yeah, that's a 17.
Yeah, that you got it.
All right, let's do that damage. Let's get him. Oh, that's 1 damage. Wow. Good on me. Jesus.
You see the goblin just start jigging back and forth, and kind of slapping Blitz on the back and almost laughing as you hit him with this frost, because he seems like he's feeling a little better after it.
Breakdance
Man.
fine.
Blitz, you're dancing at this point. You want to roll me another charisma check?
I really want to dance good for this guy.
We all want you to dance good.
Oh, that's a 6 total. Oh, but then I have advantage against charisma saving throws.
All right.
So I tried
Advantage or proficiency?
Advantage. It's
I like
my
it.
thing says saving throw modifiers, advantage on charisma saving throws.
I
Love
can
it.
concur.
Get it.
It also says he gets +400 damage.
I heard about that. It's a new feat.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if I can do better than 6. That's a 3. So
How do you?
no,
So how does your dance evolve?
kind of like that the YouTube like best of dancing thing, or the history of dancing, where you start like trying different out things. So it was like the jig,
And
like
you
the
use-
twist,
For
Macarena,
the take on me,
the he puts his thing down, flips it, and reverse it. All kinds of Blitz just cuts a rug like nobody knew he could.
And you see the goblin.
Just like grooving
and
in
he's
it,
just grooving back and forth.
bogan.
Brother Cornelius, you see these two goblins that are right face to face with you, trying to slice into you, but you also, out of the corner of your eye, see Blitz stepping up his dance fever with this goblin on the altar.
Well, Brother Cornelius recognizes that we need Blitz back in this battle. So, how far away are the dancing goofballs?
About 10 feet.
Well within range of Sacred Flame. So, can I cast Sacred Flame on the
Absolutely.
Are you
dancing.
lighting on fire?
No,
You can take it. All
but
good.
good question. No. I will blast the other one.
Okay.
The other mark.
So roll the hit.
Nine.
So you.
Oh God! There I go.
So you launch this flame out from your fingertips, and Blitz, you just feel heat coming, a surge of heat in between you and this goblin as you both are dancing in lockstep together.
It's because our sweet ass moves. This hot, this heating up the place.
Straight fire.
Brother Cornelius, you see Blitz dance even harder, as you barely miss him with your sacred flame, and these two goblins in front of you swing their scimitars at you. One of them completely misses again as it strikes the wall behind you. Well, yeah, unless a 9 hits him. But the other one takes his scimitar that sliced into your chest and just presses it right up against the wound and pushes it further into it as
Agony.
as you take 6 more points of damage.
Holy. Okay.
And Fancy Boy, you see the goblin that is dancing with Blitz dance even quicker, and as he's doing so, he takes a crossbow out of his back, just launches an arrow at you,
And he goes out of focus.
and goes completely out of focus. For another 3 points of excuse me. Yep, 3 points of damage as he fires another arrow into your into
Okay.
your shoulder, your other shoulder at this point.
All right. Well, I'm just, yeah. Cool. Thanks. Thanks for that. Great.
Frank, you see the dancing goblin with a crossbow that has been aimed at Fancy Boy, and you see Blitz still doing his best to keep up with his dance moves, while Brother Cornelius is just getting hacked at by two little goblins to your left.
Well, as much as I hate it, I feel like the most immediate threat is Brother Cornelius being double teamed. So heroically, oh, God damn it. He said, that's becoming his catchphrase. I pull out my dire flail. I charge heroically, or more like a limp, like, and I swing with both ends of it. One end to one goblin, one end to the other.
Okay.
Aim for both their heads. Just boom, boom. Try and get him from behind. I'm sneaking up on him from behind. That's advantage. That's advantage. They can't see me. They can't dodge it.
I don't know that's how it works.
That's
but
advantage. All right.
No,
So my
but go
goal
for it.
is to hit them both.
Okay, roll the hit.
Is that yeah.
D20.
D20. Yep. Plus
That's
3.
a 9.
I think it's actually 6. No, it's a 6.
Okay, so what's my proficiencies again?
So you add 5 to your total number.
So 11.
Okay, so you slide up behind these two, and you swing, and the left side of your dire flail just grazes Brother Cornelius's cheek as you swing with the other side. And what do you get?
5.
What is in that die?
Oh no, that was you threw the wrong die. Throw a 20.
Oh, 20?
Oh, 20 sided.
Oh, I thought didn't he say what do you hit?
There,
So I
there.
thought it was like
So you got to hit. You rolled a hit
sorry,
for both of them.
apologies.
Nope. What do you got?
That's a 9.
That's a 9.
So that's that'd be
14.
14. Sorry, I'm
So-
struggling here.
So
Long
a-
flight.
As you just brush Brother Cornelius on the left with your dire flail, you take the right side and just slowly caress the left or the right side of his cheek. This
This is rigged. This is ridiculous.
Fancy Boy, you see Frank to your right, kind of missing the two goblins, but kind of, it looks like he's trying to hit Brother Cornelius at this point. And
not the first time.
And you see Blitz still dancing up on this altar with this other goblin.
I mean, can I? Where's our friend Quill?
He's right behind you. Kind of. It looks like he's looking over your shoulder. Like,
okay, well, I'm gonna go behind him and be like, Quill, I'm literally dying. Please go help them.
Can Quill do the robot?
God damn it!
I want Quill to do the robot with me.
And Quill runs in. He charges in as you are behind him, and he runs up. Blitz, you see him. Oh fuck. You see him running up, and Fancy Boy, as he gets to the altar, he turns around, does a split, and jumps back up in a corkscrew and starts dancing.
No!
in front of them both.
Why?
God damn it!
That was a good plan, but man, he failed to save.
Can I just say, I think a 10 should hit. I feel like it should be anything over 10. That's like half. I'm just like suggesting
it's 15 is the number you want.
God damn.
So Fancy Boy, you are still now watching this scene as Blitz, Quill, and the Nilbog are dancing.
Okay.
This is very Glee at this moment.
I guess so. Well, all I have are cantrips right now, I believe. So all I can really do.
I'm dying over here.
I just cast Ray of Frost on him again. Yeah, that's all I have.
All right,
so.
get it.
16.
Yep, that totally
16.
is.
Yeah. Okay. And that's 5 damage.
And you see, as you see everyone dancing, you just see the goblin freeze in place and then fall over onto Quill and then down and smash into pieces on the floor.
Ugh! No one's gonna thank me for that. I know it.
Blitz.
Wait, the goblin smashed into pieces?
Yeah.
He
I'm still dying here.
Me too. I have 1 hit point.
You have 1 hit point? Oh man! Wow, we're not
Blitz,
doing well.
This sense of calm comes over you as you kind of are a little bit confused as to why you're now on top of this altar, slowly coming out of a jig.
How many goblins are left?
You see 2 that are attacking Brother Cornelius against the east wall.
All right. How far away? Like, could I jump on them? Am I close enough to?
You could they're about 7 feet away, so yeah, you could probably if your acrobatics roll is slick enough.
All right. I'm gonna do my best to, like, once I still dance, I'm gonna be like, kind of catch what I'm doing, and then do 1 spin, do a Michael Jackson, and then I'm gonna dive off with 2 knives and try to land on the backs of these 2 goblins.
Jack, could you say that one more after the spin? What were you doing? Could you just say that one more time?
It was kind of like more like a John Travolta, like Saturday Night Fever, like up in the air.
You got to
then
that's what it was.
Run, and then 2 knives in the base of the necks of the 2 goblins going after Cornelius.
Roll me an acrobatics check.
All right, my acrobatics is +2. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's a hard one.
No, I think it's like kind of on the edge. I think that's a 19.
No, that
it
was
was
a
on
1.
the edge. It was like
That was-
teetering.
That was a 1.
Teetering on the side of it. It's a 19.
Am I gonna hurt myself spinning around and doing my disco fever point?
So you.
Solid 1 right there.
So
Go ahead and move.
you do your disco fever. You do a twist, leap off, 2 blades in the air as you jump across the room. Fancy Boy, you just see Blitz arcing across this room, and Brother Cornelius, you see Blitz flying towards you with 2 daggers at the ready, and he just lands right behind the goblins, and both daggers land right behind the feet of each one of these goblins. As Blitz, you're now looking up at the rears of both of them.
Hey guys, a.
Oh no.
And you see
Nice.
one goblin put his head between his legs and
At least it's a distraction. Yeah.
Brother
Good job.
Cornelius, you see a goblin with his head between his legs and the other one staring directly at your eyes.
Which is the one that hit me?
The one with his head between his legs.
Then I am going to cast Inflict Wounds. Is he there? Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, get it.
Okay. I need a new dice. This is not. Okay.
You're blaming it on your equipment?
I've already swapped out my D20.
comment. No comment. Okay.
How'd you do, buddy?
Oh.
Does a 3 hit?
My God.
So I'm going
kill
to
us,
say in
man.
most times in D&D, when you ask, does a 3 hit? The answer is going to be no, as the goblin looks back up.
What an asshole. Just die.
And as he does that, he pulls out. Oh, Brother Cornelius does a 10 hit.
I am 16.
So
I think that's a no, right?
he pulls out his scimitar as he's spitting at you and slices up, and it gets caught between your legs and
Don't like where that's going.
into the wall itself. And the second one looks back at you, Blitz, and does a 15 hit.
Ooh, it does.
And he swipes. He's like, ha ha. And you take 6 points of damage as he takes his scimitar and reaves it across your back.
Ow. Ow.
Frank, you see you see Blitz on the floor, 2 daggers into the ground behind 2 goblins that are pinning Brother Cornelius to the wall.
Well, there's no way I can miss twice. So I go back again.
Famous last words.
The double flail, double hit. We're going for it. We're going big or we're going home. I'm rolling 20.
Okay. Get it.
There we go. That's a 20.
Natural?
Right? Or is it 15?
It's 6. So 21?
21.
21,
There you go.
sorry.
You got it. Hit him.
All
And
right, so
then,
damage then.
roll it again for the second hit, too.
Okay, cool. I'll do that. That's a 16.
They both hit.
So we're doing 2 damages.
Yep. 2d8 plus 3.
So 7 and 7.
And the third. So how do you kill both of these guys?
Well, I'm just crushing their heads with my dire flail, 1 to each side. It's got double-ended, man. You said I could do it.
Yep.
Yeah, you said I could do it.
So Brother Cornelius, you see Frank step over Blitz's head. Blitz, you just look up and you can just see all of Frank as his he takes out his flail and bashes the back of the head of this one goblin against the wall, and then does the same to the second goblin. And Brother Cornelius, you just see these 2 goblin heads now underneath your arms as they both go limp and fall to the ground.
No worries, guys. Always happy to be a hero. That's how it's done, Chicken Man.
What? No,
That's how you be a hero.
everyone would have died.
That's how it's done. No, that's how it's done.
I just walk away.
I think we've beaten Fancy Boy down.
Hey, I'm just so tired. He's just pulling the crossbow bolt out of his shoulder. Like, I just want to go home.
Oh no.
And
Fancy boy down. It's not good.
so in this room, Blitz, you see more holes in the wall that are about 3 feet by 3 feet. And inside you see a chest in each one. And this is what originally caught your eye.
I'm gonna go to the first one, the one that's closest to me, and see if I First, I'm going to check it for any traps or anything. See if there's anything.
Yeah, you see a line of 5 of these holes in the wall up against the west wall.
Okay. Are we on the south or north side of the room?
You're now on the east side, and they're on the west.
All right, I'm going to go dead center.
Mm-hmm.
Like the 5, I'm going to go right for that middle one.
Okay.
And check it at like glance to see if there's anything that looks like there might be any traps or anything.
Sure, roll me in perception.
My perception is actually pretty good, +4. That is a 19.
As you start to kind of sift your hands around, you notice you don't think anything is going to come out and snap at you. So
no one's going to bite me?
Yeah.
All right, then I'm gonna. Is it a big chest? Like, is it like made into the wall, or is it a smaller chest that I can pull out?
So in the 3x3 square, it probably takes up 2x2.
Ooh, it's a lot of gold. All right, so I'm gonna pull it out. I mean, is it like on like? I mean, can I open it in there, or do I need to pull it out?
You'd have to actually pull it out if you want.
All right, then I'm gonna pull it out of the room and see if I can crack this thing open.
Okay, so you pull it out, and it only comes about 2 feet out of the wall, and it looks like there is more of the chest in the wall, and you can't get it out. But you notice that there is, you can see a button on top of it.
Just one button?
Mm-hmm.
Does the button say anything like "do not press" or?
Nope.
There's no way. Is there no way to check it to see if the button may lead to any sort of danger or anything?
Fortune favors the bold. Can I just step in front and press the button, Brother Cornelius?
Sure. So, Brother Cornelius.
How about heal people first? Like maybe do that.
Nope.
Literally dying here.
Ding dong.
Yeah, me too.
I'm like looking at it. Then as a hand comes in.
And as you press it, Brother Cornelius, Blitz, you notice there is a flap that falls out of the bottom.
Falls out of the bottom?
Yep.
I'm pretty short, so I'm going to slowly peek my head under and see if what's going on with said flap.
Underneath, as you look up into the chest, you see a lever.
Oh, God. Well, let's give it a shot. And then he reaches up and grabs the lever and pulls.
Roll me a dex save.
Oh, God damn it.
Boy.
What's my other? No, wisdom. Okay, dex is
save. Nowhere near them. Just so you know.
+4. That's an 8 + 4, so 12.
So it's a 12. You put your hand up, but just you feel a little shift of wind, and you pull your hand back down as you feel a blade start to come out and retract back in.
Wait, so did I pull the lever?
No, you didn't. You couldn't get your hand around the lever. You noticed you felt this blade coming out, so you pulled your hand back before you could get it.
All right.
Get a hold of it.
That was not fun. Do I have any rope on me?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna take some rope, and is it like a lever, like a knob, where I could throw a rope over it, or is it like?
Yeah, you could.
All right, I'm gonna use my little tiny dexterous hands to see if I can make a little like loop, throw it over the lever and pull, so I don't have to stick my precious little fingies in there.
Mm-hmm. So how far away are you stepping? Are you stepping back from this?
Oh, Jesus Christ! I mean, I'm under it, right? Because it's a lever.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm assuming the blade. When you say the blade, was it in the chest?
Yeah, it was in the chest. It was.
All right, then
you felt like it came out right below the lever and went back into the wall.
Then I'm right underneath the chest, like kind of like a mechanic working on a car. Like I'm on my back trying to rope this thing.
Okay, so you get it. It's roped around. You pull down on the rope.
Yes.
And Fancy Boy, as Blitz, you see Blitz pull down on this rope. You see against the northern wall a door slide open.
Oh, okay. I'll yell immediately. There's a secret door.
Not so secret now. You just yelled
That's the
about
point.
Good job.
Also, we need to rest, and he'll just sit on the ground and put his head in his hands, and just like until he can, and like just wings,
so
just
sad.
like this. Yeah. Like I'm just so tired.
We're fine. Let's keep charging.
One unit of life left.
I didn't even get hit in that battle. It's all good. Let's just keep moving forward.
So
I don't think I can die. I think I'm invincible.
Lannon and Stone, I don't know if we've talked about it, but the way rest work You can either take a short rest. If you ever do want to rest, you can just, you can say you want to do this at any time. You can do a short rest, which is usually about 4 hours, and a long rest is about 8 hours. And with a long rest, everything recharges, your health points, your spells. With a short rest, you get to roll up to your maximum number of hit points and get that much health back. Your spells don't recharge unless you're an elf.
What's the drawback of resting? I feel like there's a chance that someone might stumble upon you or
Exactly. So
might oversleep.
right. So this is D&D, right? So you can do this anywhere, anytime, any situation. But depending on what's happening, right now you're in a crypt full with, whatever. So if you take a long rest, that's 8 hours. You usually put people on watches. But so you either want to fortify the room or maybe find some place that is more fortified, whatever you want to do. So that's the drawback, is maybe getting attacked.
Well, so it's one bird vote for rest. What did the rest of you find?
Blitz is at least going to peek into that room.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Blitz, when you get out from underneath the chest, and what you see as you look through this doorway is another 20 by 20 room with a fountain in the middle that is about 4.5 feet high, and it's circular, and it's about 3 feet by 3 feet. And in the center, you can see probably about every 30 seconds, you hear a drop of water coming down from the ceiling and plopping into this little fountain.
Fantastic. I'm going to go back in and look at the 5th chest.
As you look at the 5th chest are you going to pull it out?
Yeah, same deal.
Okay. This one actually pulls out. And as you put it on the altar, you can open its lid up if you want.
I would like to.
Okay.
That's where the
Brother Cornelius steps back.
Good call.
2 steps.
Yeah, I'm still on the floor. I'm just like, hopefully, like, I imagine Quill is just like trying to either awkwardly console me. I don't know.
Yeah, Frank and Bob are just laying down, passed out, tired.
Maybe before you open that, the brother can perform some cure wounds.
I don't know. Fortune's the bold. Fortune favors the bold, and he's opens it.
No!
And Fancy Boy, Quill is sitting in front of you. Kind of, it looks like he's playing jacks on the floor with you, and he sees Blitz try to open the and Blitz, you open the chest, and inside you see 4 sapphires.
Ooh.
Fancy Boy's just like, the metal man's covering his face. I think his people, that means that it's a dumb thing you just did.
Lady Timora be praised.
Yeah.
Donations.
I'm gonna reach in and I'm gonna try to grab all 4. And if I do get all 4, I'm gonna throw 2 to Brother Cornelius.
Nah, not this time. I don't normally care about shiny stuff. I think I've earned one. Didn't get my ring. Bob wants one too. He gets one. I demand it.
Just don't touch them.
I saved your life.
All right, then you come over here and put your hand in here and grab this.
All right, let's get it. Yeah, hops up. Come on, Bob. So I walk over. Just rip it out. All 4 of them.
Prepares cure wounds.
And Frank, you just put your hand in and snatch all 4 right up.
There we go. All right, all 4 from me.
Wait.
He walks away.
Wait. All 4. Oh, dog.
Fight my pig for it. Go on, you won't. Get some snorts from Bob.
And Blitz is upset, but then he just moves on to the next chest.
Okay.
Which would be the 4th chest, I guess.
Yep. You pull out that chest and open. Are you going to open it up?
Yeah, I'm going to open it up.
And you open this up, and you see crumpled bones inside of this chest, and you see a belt and amulet, but they don't look anything really. They're not magical. but you would have thought a noble would have worn these.
Okay. Do they look expensive?
Yeah, you would think they're somewhat pricey.
I'm gonna reach in, pull the amulet belt out, and hold them up. And go, hey, Quill, these look fancy to you? You like them?
Frank just laughs.
Quill, would you like an amulet? The sound of the headphones made that worth it. All right, I'll put them back in. I think I have like 3 belts on me already. So,
is it like? Can I see if any of them are magic?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can't remember how big were
I
those
rolled a
sapphires?
20. Oh boy.
Fancy boy, when Blitz is pushing the one back, you see that the second chest in the wall is radiating. You feel like it's radiating some a little bit of magic.
Like a trap magic or not?
No, you don't think so.
Okay.
Wait, the one I just opened with the amulet and belt, or the
that the next one in the line.
Well, the next one in line would have been the middle one, so it would have been the one after that.
Were you opening 2 or 4?
I opened the middle one, so that was 3. If we're saying 1 is the southernmost, I opened up 3, which opened the northern wall.
Yeah,
peeked in there. They came back.
Then it was 5.
5.
Yep.
And then 4.
And 4. So the one Fancy Boy is looking at is 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm too tired, so Fancy Boy's just gonna keep sitting on the ground and just like look and just be like, there's magic in that second one. Maybe I could use it. I don't know. Maybe.
You want me to open this chest for you, Fancy Boy?
It's not trapped, I guess. I don't know.
All right. How about we split anything inside of his?
Okay.
All right. And then he pulls it out and cracks it open.
And Quill is just like, you see his helmet. And Blitz, as you pull it out, you open it up and you see more bones in this one as well, but you notice a wand.
Oh, wand!
So he pulls it out like a pencil. I don't know if we can split this. Fancy Boy, you want to hold on to this thing?
I'll take it and look at it and be like, oh, thank you.
You become an old woman all of a sudden?
I'm tired. You guys are so mean. We need to rest.
So how big were those sapphires again? Sorry.
Fancy Boy's always been an old woman.
They're about the size of a quarter.
Okay, so
what wand is this?
You know, I'm saying this to Quill, right? Directly to his face. I don't really have anywhere to put these sapphires. Hey, Bob, you want to hold on to these for me? And he proceeds to eat them directly in front of his eyes. There we go, nice and safe. Now, don't go shitting those away on me, Bob.
And Quill just goes. You see Quill's hand in his face, and he's just.
This is Bob, by the way.
Just like trying to console himself now on the ground.
Poor guy.
All right, now we can rest.
Well, I got one more chest to check.
It's just me talking. You can do whatever you need.
Well, I'm just looking at the wand. What kind of wand is it?
You want to roll me an Arcana?
Yeah. That's a dirty 20.
Ooh.
Woo! You have seen this before, Fancy Boy, and you have always been enthralled by it as you notice that this wand can expend magic missiles out of it.
Oh, sweet.
Cool. Oh, wow.
Awesome. That is fancy.
Fancy wand for a Fancy Boy.
That is true. I'm just like, something useful, then I just fall asleep on the floor.
What does the wand look like, Fancy Boy?
Oh gosh, I always picture it like it did in Baldur's Gate. Wasn't it like pink? It was like pink with like a spike on the end. So yeah.
So as everyone sees Fancy Boy,
I think it was pink.
Holding this wand, you see that it's a long-stemmed pink wand with a pin on a spike on the end of it.
It looks nice.
Yeah.
Fancy Boy.
Thank you. It's like on the floor. Please don't call any monsters.
I just got one more chest open.
All right. Just like curls up.
And as Fancy Boy curls up, you just see Quill just put his hands over his head again as he sees Blitz going towards the last chest, and he falls over next to Fancy Boy.
He's just upset that we're looting. He doesn't understand he's dead. It's fine.
And Blitz, as you pull out the last chest, what do you want to do with it?
I want to open it and collect all its riches.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Is there anything unique about this one that I haven't seen in the other 4?
This one also is kind of it looks like the one that similar to the one that had the sapphires in it.
Nice, I like that. And the other ones are stolen from me. So he's gonna go ahead and open it up, or pull it out and open it up.
Okay, this one.
I'm very confident at this point.
You see, again, likewise, you see bones that are filling up this chest, but you notice a small pendant that is laden in gold, and you see 3 swords on this pendant, each one crossed at the cross hilt and one going straight up. So there's 2 swords with one going straight up the middle.
Wow. So he's gonna take it out, look at it, inspect it, see if there's anything special about it.
No, you think it's pretty valuable, but there's nothing magical about it.
Is there any way I can affix it to myself at some point, because it looks awesome?
How do you want to do it? Yeah.
I think like kind of
Or
like
where do you want to put it?
I think like the what is it, the from Game of Thrones, the first commander or whatever it's called,
The hands.
Yeah, the hand.
Yeah.
Hand of the king.
Hand of the that little pin to put it like on my chest. Is
Okay.
it? I mean, how big is it? Is it massive? Because I'm not a big dude.
No, think about it as maybe a little bigger than a silver dollar.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. So he's gonna. All right.
Yep.
Hey guys, you like that? You like this? I'm swordy now.
You know,
Swordy.
it doesn't look really safe there. You sure you don't want my pig to hang onto it?
Nah, I'm good.
You sure? Yeah. Still dying over here.
Cornelius, sorry, there was only one.
Nope.
If there were those 2, you know
Crips.
how it rolls.
It's fine. It looks good on you.
I'll tell you what, you can have whatever comes out of that pig.
You can.
Don't think so.
No, that's
That you've learned your lesson.
Okay.
Don't mess with the pig.
the pig can keep its wares.
So,
All right.
Shall we rest now? It seems like half our
Yeah, I
party.
really need to.
I really want to check out that room, but
so you have the room to the north, you have a doorway to the south, and to the on the eastern wall is the entrance you came in from.
the fountain room. How many entrances are in that, other than the one we walked through? Or is it like a dead end?
No, you see a door on the eastern wall of that room as well.
Right.
And we're level 2 now, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Wait, which room has the fountain in it?
Due north.
North.
Yeah, we're still level 2.
So we are in a room with 3 openings.
Mm-hmm.
Ready?
Doesn't feel super safe here.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry, I'm just looking at my dog.
Landon showing me his willy. Well, I mean, there's a room just up here with just 2 entrances, 2 doors. The one we're at now and just one beyond it. It might be a little easier to hole up in, but what are you guys thinking? I could take a little nap though.
Honestly, don't care. Don't care at all.
Well, let's take a nap then. I think that a small rest might do us some good. Could restore the healing spells. Brother Cornelius could.
All right, you guys just want to stay in here? I
pamphlets.
mean,
Yeah, she'll be right, mate.
What's the worst that could happen?
I mean,
You really want to say that?
Oh my
Look,
God.
fancy boy will keep watch. We'll all sleep. She'll be right. Let's get the naps.
I'm already asleep.
Fancy boy's already out.
I know what I said. I'm here.
Quill's got his hands behind his helmet, and his 2 legs are up against the altar at this point.
Quill doesn't sleep. Fancy boy whispers, he can watch.
So you're not asleep. You're on watch.
God damn it. Hey, fancy boy, can I borrow that wand for a little bit while I keep watch?
You don't have to ask him. He's so asleep, you can just take it.
All right. So he's just like, all right, Cornelius, Frank, you guys, you'll knock off for. God damn it. Cornelius, you knock off a little. God damn it. Everyone's asleep. And so Blitz is going to go take the wand and just kind of like put his back up against the altar and be like, and just, go for a few hours until he starts getting sleepy.
Good time to attack, Emma. Good time to attack.
Okay. So, Blitz, you have your back against this wall, and all you can hear at this time is a drip that is slowly coming off the ceiling from the next room into the little fountain, into the gazing fountain that is there. And it's almost methodical. You hear it roughly every 30 to 45 seconds.
That's not hypnotizing me or anything. I know it's the water coming from the next room. So
Yep. Yeah. No. Other than that, you don't. You get about 3 hours into resting, and nothing really happens.
All right. I think it's time for me to nod off for a little bit. So I'm gonna nudge Brother Cornelius awake and be like, "Yo, brother."
Quill high fives you.
Yeah, high fives, Quill. Hey, Cornelius, I'm gonna take a little nap. I think it's your turn.
What's the worst that could happen? Brother Cornelius is watching.
Take this wand. Point it. If things go awry, just point it at Frank. All right.
Okay.
Quill, good job.
And Brother Cornelius, as you start to take your watch, you too start to hear a dripping coming from the room to the north. And you can tell that it's slowly dripping into this fountain.
At this point, am I rested
No.
at all? No?
No.
Very curious. But I will wait because my rolls have sucked. So I will just continue standing watch
Okay.
with my wand.
And your watch goes through. Who's got the last one?
I nudge. Well, I know better than to wake up Frank, so I nudge Fancy Boy.
Oh, I've been asleep the longest, so I'm just like, ah!
Your turn for Hero Watch.
All right. I am a hero, and I'm awake now.
And
Where's
I
my
return-
wand?
Here's the. Oh, here.
Thank you!
And Fancy Boy Quill is just looking at you.
Look, Quill, I'm sorry that we looted all of your stuff. I'm sorry. All right? It's been gone a long time, all right? And then we're good people and we're gonna do good things with it, okay? And like during their watch, like the whole time, Fancy Boy is just trying to make Quill feel better. So like he's like whispering. It's like when you're like staying at someone's house and you can hear them like whispering when you're trying to fall asleep, and he's like, "No, really, it's really okay. I promise they'll do good things with it. They're good people."
And you see Quill just nodding his head. And
Yeah, but next time we fight some goblins, we really need you to go out there and attack them because just next time, I promise. Yeah, you're very strong. Thank you, you're very strong. And he's like still going. Yeah, Daz, please stop. That's enough. No, that's enough. No.
And
There we go.
and Fancy Boy, you too start to hear the dripping that is methodical as it drops down from the ceiling into the fountain in the north wall.
Okay, well, as it does it, I try and cover it up with like talon clicks. I'm just like,
This is the Glue Man group.
And
Yeah.
and the water is, it almost, as you do that, it almost gets louder and
And
louder.
I just stop and I just put my hands between my armpits.
And your watch ends, and you all wake up.
And I wake everyone up with a big flourish, and I'm like, "Wake up, heroes! It's time for another day of adventuring." But we don't even know if it's daytime because we've been in this dark dungeon for a long time, so we could be totally off of our internal clocks.
Oh no.
And Frank, Quill is just knocking you on the head with his pauldron, or with his hand. Excuse me.
Bob bites his hand but doesn't hurt because he's metal. That's our encounter.
Yep.
But now I'm up. I'm ready to go.
All right. What do you guys want to do?
Just woke up.
I think it's time to explore that dripping.
Yeah,
No.
we all heard it. It was really annoying. So, Quill, you go ahead first.
Oh, do it. Let's go.
All right. And you see Quill walk into the room, and he just walks around, and he turns around and says,
All right, well, I guess it's safe. Thank you.
Does anyone else not trust his vision? He doesn't have eyes. No,
Nah, he's fine.
no. Oh, we're gonna have words.
He's got a good.
We're gonna have words, you.
So, noob question. At this point, after the resting, are we fully healed or partially healed?
"Yep. After a long rest, you're going to be fully healed. If you had a level to gain, you would have gained your level, and also you get your spells back, your spell slots back.
Yes. More fire.
Dirty
And
spells.
If you had taken a short rest beforehand, you would have healed half of your total number of hit, or you would have gotten back half of your total hit points or hit dice back."
Okay.
All right. Blitz is going to look around the room, see if there's anything shiny first of all, and then try to inspect where this water drip might be coming from.
No, Blitz, as you look around the room, this room is very desolate, all except for this little fountain in the middle. That it has as you look up to see where the water is dripping from, you see stalactites from the ceiling pointing down, and in the middle of this circle of these spears that are pointing down, you see just one solitary drip come out of the ceiling and pop down into the water.
All right. So it's nothing. It's like a natural kind of drip. It doesn't seem like there's anything odd about it. It's just.
Yeah, it doesn't, but you can't make out. It seems to just be forming out of the stone.
Can I look into the fountain or see if there's anything odd about the fountain?
Sure.
That perception?
Yep. As you
It's a 19.
as you put your head over this fountain, you notice that the water is stirring counterclockwise.
It's
Almost-
Australian.
Almost like like a whirlpool. You like that? Mhm.
How full is
It
the?
doesn't do
How
that.
full,
They just flush down.
Exactly.
how full
Can I
is the
see into the
fountain?
water?
You can see a little bit down. It's almost like it's a corkscrew. As you look down, it gets. You can see about a foot deep, but then it goes black.
Can I take one of my arrows and just like see if I hit the bottom or if it just goes down?
Yeah, you dip your arrow into this, and you think it goes down about 2 feet.
Okay. So there is a bottom to it. Hey, Frank, I think your pig needs a bath there, right?
Nope.
Hey, Bob.
Nope. Smells great the way.
There's
Smells fantastic.
Bob. There's some food in here.
He ain't that dumb, man.
There's some food in the water.
No.
I left a nice apple
No.
in
There's
there.
one thing he doesn't like. It's water.
right there for you.
He doesn't like water. He's not going to do it. Why don't you jump in? Go on, you bright. No, fancy boy. You're a hero.
I can fight back.
Go on.
I just want you to know that I'm very clean.
If you can fly, you can swim. All right.
I am very clean.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Also, I can do this, and he'll just cast Mage Hand and just like put it into the water.
What?
See?
And it bobs up and out, in and out.
Is there's anything in there? I can find it with that.
Could you look around, see if there's anything in
Yeah.
there?
I'll look around and shuffle around with my Mage Hand.
You don't notice anything inside of it other than swirling water.
Okay. Well, this room's weird because the water's swirling in a weird way. So something's weird here, but it's definitely not in the water.
Is it a toilet?
No.
Don't poop in there.
Please don't poop in there.
Although,
What I'm hearing is poop in there.
All
That's
right.
what we're gonna figure it out, guys.
Blitz is gonna just shake his head and start looking in the next room.
Okay.
Both
He's,
Frank and Bob together as a team. Sit on this fountain. I need to go.
No.
are you in the fountain or
No,
on
sitting on the
edge of
edge.
fountain?
Sitting on the edge.
No, I
We're not stupid.
leave.
We're not stupid. And they both together in unison. There you go. Had to audible it.
And as you do so,
Oh no.
Oh no.
as you're
Thank
sitting over, the water splashes up, much like a bidet,
Oh.
and
Toto.
starts to kind of drip around your legs, and you feel your legs start to tingle, and your body becomes almost numb, and all you can see, your vision goes dark, and you now see a room, Frank, that has a coffin in the middle made out of marble, and it's about another 20 by 20 room. In the center is this coffin, and then in each corner you see 4 statues that look like cloaked figures that have a sword in their hands pointed at the floor. And afterwards you see Fancy Boy, Blitz, yourself, and Brother Cornelius all in this room. You see Fancy Boy with a blood coming out of his beak spread over the top of this coffin in the center. You see Blitz with a dagger in the back of Brother Cornelius, and you see Frank at Fancy Boy's feet, in front of this coffin, splayed out with his head or his neck, which looks like it's broken.
So I'm just like in a trance right now.
Yep, and then the
I
vision,
don't shit in fountains.
and then and then the vision fades away, and you're back in the room on top of the fountain, shitting in it, looking at everybody else.
Holy shit!
You guys gotta try shitting in this fountain.
No.
Absolute nutsack. Whoa. Oh man.
No.
You were there, and you were there, and you were there. You dress man, I'm just saying, watch out for this guy.
Wait.
Watch out for that Blitz man.
What'd you see? What'd you see?
Yes.
Oh my
Explain a little.
god, dude, you won't believe it.
Okay. And then Blitz just walks out of the room.
Okay, just okay, and leaves.
I'm watching you, bird. All right.
So Blitz is now gone into the next room.
God, Fancy Boy's gonna follow and be like, I don't want to talk to him anymore. He pooped in a fountain. That's weird.
All right. I don't want to talk to you. I've seen what you do. I think
Brother
I've seen your
Cornelius
future.
follows him out. Yeah. Always a weird one, that
I think
that
he
little
popped.
gnome.
I've seen the future.
So
I
Blitz,
know what's gonna happen.
you walk into the next room. Fancy Boy follows you. Brother Cornelius, what are you doing?
I am right after them.
Okay, and Quill is right behind you.
Well, Frank and Bob finish up. You know, we're not gonna just run
Okay.
off.
And
Let's get along.
Blitz, as you walk into this room, you see a chamber that is 20 by 20 feet, all of white marble. And in the center of this, you see a coffin with a spear coming out of the top of it. There is no lid on the coffin, and in each corner you see 4 cloaked statues that are holding swords in their hands that are stretching towards the ground.
Blitz is gonna walk up and grab the spear and see if there's any kind of value.
Remember, you haven't seen my vision. Just remember,
Frank, as you walk into this room, this is an exact replica of what you saw in your vision.
Oh shit, guys! This.
If you're gonna poop, don't do it in this.
This. Right, I've seen this.
Go back to the other one.
I've seen this. Well, everyone watch out for the bird.
Can I?
That bird. Like, he's incoherent. He's
I didn't do anything.
Freaking out. He's freaking out. He's just saying words. It's like, Blitz, Cornelius, bird. Yeah, and I'm just freaking out.
I'm happy you said my name right.
Freaking out.
And I'm pulling on this spear, trying to get it out.
Fellow partiers, this is the first time that he's actually said our names. I don't mean to be alarmed, but maybe this one time, I think we all recognize it. We just had to watch him poop in a fountain, but
I think maybe you popped a blood vessel.
we should listen. Perhaps hear this one out.
All right, what did you see, little garbage person?
Guys, when I was taking a shit, you remember that?
Yes.
Yeah,
Remember when I was doing that?
About 2 minutes ago.
Well, I don't know if Bob's seen these. Maybe he's seen something else. But we were all there. We were in this room. This room right here. It's like exactly like this. That's why I'm freaking out. The bird was covered in blood. Was just murdered me. That's freak. Don't do that.
How do you know that happened? How do you know that happened?
No concern so far.
The other gnome, dress man, you were there. I said you were there. Remember that? Said you were there. Just after I took the shit, I said you were there. The other gnome was stabbing you in the back. Yeah, that's right. Betrayal. Believe me.
And at that note, like Blitz really starts yanking on the.
Believe me.
As he says betrayal, Blitz, you easily just pull up the spear with one hand, and you just hear from each corner, "We are those who dwell in shadow," and you see these black cloaked figures almost look like they're peeling themselves off of the crevices of the statue, and they are creeping closer and closer and closer to all of you.
Oh, where's Quill?
From the corners, and Quill is like, and
yes,
he's and you see Quill run at one of these cloaked figures, and you see him try to punch into it.
I'm glad I gave him the pep talk.
Good job, fancy boy.
You see him swing into this figure, and the shadow bends around his fist, but you can kind of feel as though the shadow was somewhat hit by this.
All right, I'm gonna Blitz is gonna take the spear and just chuck it at one of them.
Okay, and roll me initiative.
No. Eventually he will.
God damn. I got a 3 again.
17.
17? Okay.
Why do I have no
a 6.
Whoa, fancy boy!
6.
Fancy boy also passed out again.
Yeah.
Good time for a rest.
What'd you get, Blitz? 17?
Yep.
Brother Cornelius?
8.
Okay.
Yep, not my day.
Frank, what'd you got?
3. Not your day? Mate, I just shit and fountain and hallucinated. It's not a great day for me either.
That was I don't have any words.
So, Blitz, on your surprise round, chuck that spear. Roll me a d20 plus your dex.
D20 plus my dex. Dex is plus 2. Here we go. That's an 11 plus 2, 13.
All right, now roll me a d8 plus 2.
Thanks. Oh, God damn it. That's on carpet. No flat surface on carpet.
We're having trouble here.
Ooh, it's a 7 plus 2, so 9.
Damn. All right.
He's an angry gnome.
And it goes straight into Brother Cornelius.
So you see this. You see the spear go flying through this shadow. As the shadow, it sticks halfway in the shadow and flies out the other end, but it almost looks like pieces of the shadow are starting to deteriorate.
Gross.
It can be killed.
And go again, Blitz.
So he's gonna go after the one. Does it look like weakened a little bit? I mean,
it does. Yep.
All right, so he's gonna charge at it and double 2-arm strike this thing.
Okay.
With his 2 daggers. The one he just went after. All right, it's plus. All right, so taking 2 shots.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 6 and a 18.
All right, the 6 misses. The 18 hits.
All right, 1d4 plus 2.
You have 2-up and fighting on that guy?
I think I do.
Cool. Rad. All right.
I'm pretty sure I do.
Yeah.
That's 2 plus 2, so 4 damage.
So you rush up to him and you slice at one with your left dagger, and you see the shadow almost open up as you slice through and miss. But the second one seems to break through and cut, but only it doesn't feel like it's doing as much pain as you would normally inflict. As it strikes back at you, totally misses. You see almost a gaseous breath come out of the hooded cloak of this creature, but it can't quite grasp onto you. And each one of you now you see the 3 other shadows come up to you, and good lord. Brother Cornelius, a 10 doesn't hit, right?
Nope.
Fancy boy, a 7 doesn't hit, I'm guessing.
Does not.
But Frank, does a 14 hit you?
You're going to have to tell me.
Oh, that's right. Derp. Let's check. You have an armor class of 12.
Which is ridiculous because I'm a fighter. I don't understand how that works. But anyway, you do your thing, you know. All good.
What did you put on as your armor?
I think I literally just had my bare chest, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
I think I had leather, then I took it off to look more giant-like.
Mm-hmm.
This all sounds very familiar.
Yep. Got to show off those abs and pecs. Those little gnome abs and pecs.
So you take
45 damage.
6 points of damage.
That's nothing. I got 25 health. All good.
And you lose 2 strength.
Oh.
What?
Oh, we're playing hardball, huh? All right.
Chris Matthews, DM.
And the other shadows are now surrounding everyone. Fancy Boy, Brother Cornelius. Each one of you has a shadow that is in front of you trying to siphon whatever essence it can out of you.
So fighting Dementors.
Essentially. Brother Cornelius.
Brother Cornelius casts Sacred Flame.
Mm-hmm. Give it a hit.
I'm running out of dice to disqualify.
That happens.
15.
That hits.
That is 8-sided. Nope. Yep.
Do you not want to admit to that roll?
No, I'm just looking. Maybe I'm looking at it from the wrong angle.
Is it a 7 or a 1?
That might be a 1.
Mate, it's yeah, god damn it.
I always get that with the 9s or the 6s. I'm just like,
maybe the little notch at the top. Maybe that's a elvish 7. No.
Elvish.
Good try. It's a good try. As you shoot this flame out at the shadow, and you see it's the flame pierce through it, and as it starts to disintegrate a little bit. Fancy boy, you see Blitz behind you scrapping at one of these shadows, and a cloaked figure now is directly in front of you. A cloaked shadow.
I want to cast Thunder Wave.
All right.
Nice.
Get away from me! You smelly shadows. And I think it's just a. What is that?
Is it just a hit?
Well,
yeah, it's just a hit. It's like Fireball, right? They just
Yeah.
have to save versus my.
Yep.
spell.
It's a 15-foot cube.
Yeah.
Yep.
And my spell save DC is 12.
Mhm.
Cool.
So where are you putting the cube?
With the whole room, I want to get all of the shadows.
Okay.
I mean, I know that all my party is there too, but the shadows are worse. So.
I know, this is great.
Boy, it takes 2d8 thunder damage if we fail a save.
Yeah. Well, don't
she'll be
fail.
all right. What's the save again?
You roll the d20 and add your Constitution modifier for this one.
Yeah. So you guys roll. For me, it's just a spell save.
Yep.
I'm rolling. What am I rolling?
You roll your d20 and add your Constitutional modifier.
Well, I got 14. I don't know if I have a modifier. I don't think I do. Do I?
You're okay. You made it. But
Yeah,
Oh, a nat 20.
oh, nice.
Look at my 20.
17 plus 2, 19.
Oh, so you're all fine.
We're all
You all-
sweet.
I did 10 damage, so you all take 5 damage, and you're not knocked back. But if the shadows fail, then they're knocked back.
Even with a nat?
Yeah, you still take.
You still take
you still
it.
take half. Yeah,
Yep.
you still take 5.
So how much damage did you do, sorry?
5 for you guys, but it was
14
10
health now.
total. Your fine is 14. You only take 5 damage.
So, Blitz, you see the shadow in front of you disintegrate as a wave rushes past you. Brother Cornelius, you see the shadow in front of you start to shift and move, but look like it's getting pushed back about 10 feet away from you. Fancy boy, the shadow that was looking down at you slams against the back, is pushed against the back wall. And
That's what I say.
as the wave kind of permeates through it, and Frank.
That's a good. You disintegrate immediately.
You see the shadow in front of you not move, but
Ooh, doesn't matter.
looks as though it's kind of struggling. Brother, oh right. Frank.
Yeah.
I lied.
Don't get my hopes up and then dash them by saying it's like Blitz's turn or something.
It's actually Brother Cornelius.
I haven't had a go yet, so I feel like it's mine. Is that right?
Have you not? Yeah, okay. Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so can you correct me if I'm wrong, but do I not have... I'm pretty sure I have an ability that allows me to attack twice. Like, not just the dire flail twice, but like I get to have like a second wind or something.
So, yeah, second wind you can use that to heal yourself.
Oh, okay.
Or take a bonus action, I believe.
Okay. So that could be like an attack or something.
Yeah, let me just check real quick.
Just in case I don't kill this thing first try, and I'm going to, but it's all good.
Go for it.
All right. Well, this might be a shadow, but I've never met something I can't just whack in the face. So I pull out my flail, start going to town.
Okay.
I got a 20. I'm rolling again, am I correct? Yeah. 20 a 3. Don't think that hits. Well, so I got 20 plus would be. So the first one was a nat 20, so that'd be whatever. That's going to hit anyway, I guess.
You should make a bigger deal about getting a nat 20.
And the next one was a 3, so that's not going to hit.
Nope.
So I'll just do 1 damage. So it's a 1 plus, so it'll be 4.
Okay. Wait, did you roll your die twice for the crit?
Yeah.
Okay.
You roll your hit die twice.
Oh, I rolled twice.
You rolled a nat 20.
Oh, sorry. Okay, 4 then. Oh, so 4 plus 3, so that's 7 then. Sorry. Still getting there. So it's 4 plus 7 for damage.
Yep.
4 plus 3 for damage.
No, well, because it's the 3. Don't I get the plus 3 on the?
Oh.
Yeah. I have the plus 3 on my attacks.
Okay.
All right, Brother Cornelius, you see Frank.
Learning, sorry.
Frank just you got it. You see Frank just slamming into one of these shadows, but you yourself have one shadow that has been gusted back.
I pull out my
gun.
I pull out my crossbow then.
Okay.
Since all my attacks now are touch, we will go ranged.
Okay.
Jesus. 4 hit?
No.
Okay, we're gonna retire this dice.
Do you have any dice left on your table?
I have 2 before I have to get up.
And you see your arrow just pierce through the center of the shadow, but it opens up and the arrow goes right through the circle that this shadow has made into the back wall. And now they all come back at you. And Fancy Boy, Fancy Boy.
The pipes are calling.
No.
And out of the pipes comes a mist, a gas into your face.
Ew.
And you take 4 points of damage.
No.
That was a dog.
And lose 4 strength.
Oh, jeez. I don't have that much strength.
As you start to feel your essence be drained out of you. Brother Cornelius, does a 12 hit you?
No.
Okay. You start to see this gaseous form extrude from this shadow, but it just can't it can't wrap itself around your face.
I get that a lot.
And Frank, the same happens to you as the shadow that approaches you just can't reach you.
Ha! I'll laugh at its face.
Blitz. You see 3 shadows around that are now back attacking Fancy Boy, Brother Cornelius, and Frank. But what you also notice is from inside of the coffin that you took the spear out of, you see a blue form start to rise up out of the coffin. And it's a humanoid specter that rises up and is floating in the coffin. And you see the specter has a beard, and it's wearing what you think is royal clothing, and you see the crest of the lion crushing a snake on the spectral form of this ghost tunic.
Okay. Is it looking at me, or like?
It's actually what you can see is it's looking around the room almost in wonderment.
I'm just gonna yell "Tendir" out loud.
And you see the form start to look around.
And then I take the medallion off my chest and I say "Tendir" and I hold it up at him.
And you see it become almost confused.
Are you Tindir?
And that's as far as you get, unless you want to make an action.
Damn it.
Throw it at him.
Because I want to help, but I also want to find out what the hell's going on with this thing. And he's not turned to look at me or anything yet?
He's just, after you have shown that and screamed out his name, you just see him very confused, but also looking and kind of, he's looking at you, but just doesn't, you can't read his face well.
But it doesn't seem like he's like here. He doesn't mean us any harm from what I can tell.
He doesn't look aggressive at this point, no.
Okay. Have I used up too many actions to grab the spear out of the wall and chuck it at the ghosts?
You know, you can get the spear, yeah.
And throw it, or is that?
You can't throw it, but if you want to get it, you can. You definitely can. That'll take up your action.
All right, then I'm gonna pull the spear out of the wall and hold on to it.
Okay.
And I have my spear and my amulet.
Okay. Fancy boy, you notice as well. You have one of these shadows looming over you, but you, out of the corner of your left eye, you notice a blue hue that has now emerged from the coffin in the center.
Okay. Well, I heard them yelling Tindir and all that, so I'm like, that's taken care of. So I'm just gonna I guess I'll oh gosh. I guess I can cast magic missile on this shadow in front of me. I would like to do that.
Yeah.
All right. So it's gonna hit automatically. I can't cast it at any higher level because I'm not that kind of caster.
Yeah, and not out of the wand either.
Oh, I can't because that would be right. Got it. That would
How many
be
uses
different.
that wand have?
7, but they recharge. It's 1d6 at night after a long rest.
Yeah. So that's. Is it 2? I get 2, right?
3 missiles, and then 3
Okay.
at 1 point. 1
3,
point
4,
for each
5.
missile.
3 glowing darts of magical force. Each dart hits a creature of your choice that you can see within range. The dart deals 1d4
So
force damage.
9 damage.
Oh, okay. So you just launch these missiles out of your hand. It's very Oprah-ish. That shadow gets a missile. That shadow gets a missile.
Oh my
and
God.
You just see the shadow in front of you well up and burst and
take
disintegrate in front
That's
of
what
you.
you get.
Brother Cornelius, you see the shadow that is now in front of you. You also, out of the corner of your right eye, you get a blue hue coming from the coffin, and then you notice there is one shadow behind you that is attacking Frank.
I cast. I presume I'm close enough now to cast Inflict Wounds.
Yeah.
Touch. And
Don't do it. You're gonna miss.
That's.
You're gonna
How
miss.
could I miss? It's right in front of me.
You've said that before.
You've clearly never played XCOM before.
Inflict Wounds.
I got this, man. It's all good. Don't hurt me.
I'm doing it.
Hurt me.
You're behind me. What's the worst that could happen? Well, I mean, okay, that's fine now.
You know, you keep saying that.
Okay, so do I have to roll for Inflict Wounds?
Yes, you make a spell attack range hit. Or, well, a spell attack hit. It's not range because it's a touch spell.
Is this the same as a normal attack?
Yep, you're going to use your modifier plus your proficiency bonus.
Yeah, 18 plus
Okay.
20. Dirty 20.
So roll your 3d10.
3d10, Jesus.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
brutal.
yeah. That looks good.
You watch him miss. I guess he did.
I got him. What's the worst that can happen?
He rolls
I wasn't
3.
paying attention. I'm like, he's gonna kill me. And I was preparing my death speech as I laid on the ground, dying. The words I would say.
4, 5, so it's 9, and 4. 13.
13? How do you kill him?
That's it, just like that.
So, Fancy Boy and Frank, you see Brother Cornelius put his finger up and touch the nose. It puts his hand inside of the cloaked head of this
do this little thing.
shadow.
Just like
And
this.
as he cotton candies it around, you see the shadow just disintegrate in midair.
Oh, good.
Wow, he hit something.
Brother Cornelius is equally surprised.
Is there another wizard in this room?
Another wizard.
Wizard? It's a cleric. How dare you?
I don't know the difference.
Is that
Well,
all?
I learned things where he
Yeah, I took
asks
them all.
for them.
So Frank, you have one of these shadows left on you.
So I pull out my flame. It's all I've got. I don't have anything else to fight with.
I put on my wizard hat.
Oh, it's about time you disappear. Keep swinging, We'll do the, Okay, that's a 5 + 5 proficiency and all that. It's 10. Well, that's a 23.
Okay, so your first, you roll damage for your second one. So it's just a 1d8.
That's 6 + 3, so that's 9.
So as you slam into you with your first side of your flail, you see the shadow just kind of slide underneath it, and then it raises itself back up again, and you come around with the right side, and you just see it smash through this shadow as it too disintegrates.
Surprise, motherfucker, he says as he explodes.
And all you hear from the coffin is a, "Who are you?"
Frank.
Hey, Tindia, is that you?
Yes, who are you?
We are your friends. We are here to make sure all of your expensive items are taken care of. So
I see you found Sir Quillingham, Archibald, Verendus, Morcaden, Vanderbane. And you just see Quill come to attention.
He can vouch
Oh,
for
see?
us.
There you go.
We took great care of everything.
I did.
No, we all, the bird was terrible. We all took great care of everything. If you want to smite the bird, that's okay. We all took great care of.
I'll like kneel and be like, "Your liege," and like try and be really respectful.
and I kind of follow Fancy Boy's lead and like kneel down next to it and set down the spear in front of him.
Ah, yes, an
I do
Aarakocra.
not kneel.
Long
do not-
have you been the honor guards of our family? It is nice to see another Aarakocra here again. What happened to me? All I remember is being in the tower with Pelandria and a bright flash of light.
Another Aarakocra, huh? That's not. I liked the other ones of my kind, but I wasn't raised by them, so I'm a little strange. But I think Pelandria might have betrayed you because she's the only one left, and you're dead.
She would never betray me.
It sure seems like it because she's alive.
Yeah, you're dead.
What happened to my kingdom?
Well, looks kind of like shit.
Yeah, it's not doing very well, but we're heroes and we're here to save it.
Does look pretty horrible. Take a look at the fountain in the next room.
Don't look at the fountain in the next room.
Frank just heartily laughs.
Did one of you touch that fountain?
Yep, I shit in it. And Bob like snorts as well.
You did what?
We're not with him.
We don't know who this man is.
Well, I needed to
Where
go,
did you
my
come
dude.
from?
Well, I needed to go. What am I gonna do?
New spell. Who this?
Why are you here?
I want to become a giant.
And-
why were we here?
Blitz, you remember that the spear was the object that Pelandria had asked you to retrieve from the castle. As
Good job throwing it.
It was
Yeah,
what
I know. That's your first action was to throw it away.
she.
Oh yeah, spear will dissipate all magic. Yeah, there it is. Staff buried with the late King Tendir. Oh wow, I actually wrote this stuff down. This is the staff of Rinmir. It's cursed. I should have read my notes.
Frank doesn't take notes, so I'm all on. I'm in the clear.
I'm afraid, your Majesty, your dead Majesty, that I think this spear may have been the thing that ended you. Do you know anyone named Palandria?
Yes, she is my Archimagus.
Oh, well, I believe she was the one that told us to come here and take this spear, which I'm gonna go ahead and guess she may have placed in your heart.
That doesn't make any sense. Why would she do something like this?
I don't know. I mean,
Maybe
people
she's
get
possessed
crazy.
or something, or she could have been a sociopath. Who knows?
Maybe you're a dick and she didn't like you.
And he just cowls at you.
I'm just throwing out ideas.
Don't
all right?
listen to that. That's not. Only listen to the people being nice.
You look interesting. And he's staring at you, Brother Cornelius. What are you doing here?
That's a fine question that I am asking myself at this very moment. Ultimately, though, Lady Timora has sent me.
And the
Fortune leads the way.
new king, where is he?
This is Bob. He's wearing the robes. As you can see, he was the king.
Oh, God.
That is a pig.
It's a very smart pig.
It is a
At least
pig.
he's alive. You're dead.
You're talking to a royal ghost there, boss. Show some respect.
No king of mine.
Brother Cornelius edges further and further away from Frank.
Where is the new king?
I can't
The
remember
king
the-
is not a pig. He would have been crowned after my death.
Don't believe there has been a new king that's been crowned.
Vidner. Sorry, I'm looking through all my stuff.
And he says, you may be right. And he starts to, you see a ring start to levitate out of the coffin. This would explain it. And what you notice is it looks like what would be a crown, but it's made out of gold and silver vines. And these vines are twined together. And you see 6 rubies spread out around the top of the crown itself.
Blitz's eyes get real big.
I don't believe Palandria had anything to do with this. She was only trying to aid our kingdom. But maybe something went wrong, obviously. Bring this to her and she will tell you what to do next. The
But what if we don't trust her?
I bet.
I do implicitly. The kingdom needs a king. And the Brother Cornelius, the crown, levitates down into your hands.
Yes.
And you see the specter vanish.
Hey, brother, remember that deal we had about half of everything we find?
It's a crown.
It's for the king. It's
The
for
pig is not the king.
Not for the. It's not.
Blitz,
All hail.
Stop it.
Blitz is gonna walk up and peek inside the tomb or whatever where the ghost came out of, see if there's anything in there.
You just see the skeleton.
Okay.
What you do notice is the spear that you have in your hand is spiked at each side, but down the rod of the spear, it's inlaid with sapphire. and not sapphire gems. There are streaks of sapphire that twist around inside of the marble of the spear itself.
You guys, I'm gonna hold on to this thing. I think the king would want me to have it, and also I'm sure Palandria is gonna want to see this, so I'm gonna hold on to it forever. I mean, just until I'm gonna hang on to this thing.
That sounds like a brilliant plan. Let's hold on to the cursed spear for us.
You got it. And he makeshifts the thing like Donatello, where it's across his back.
I'm just angry.
And Brother Cornelius puts the crown under his robe.
Hey now.
Hello.
And that's where we'll end for the night.
Woo!
So
That's exciting.
You can't split a crown.
so Stone and Lannon,
I'm just-
you have gone through your first. Oh, and you're now level 3.
We're a big
As soon as we
Good
rest,
level.
right?
Yeah. Once you take a long rest, you'll be level 3. So
Wait.
you guys have you've gone through your first 3 levels of D&D and your first little dungeon crawl. You guys enjoying it so far? What do you think?
I mean,
I need
I'm a
to
bit
roll
angry.
better.
I mean, everyone needs to roll better. That's common.
I'm a bit angry that my pig suggestion wasn't picked up, but outside of that, it's been great.
What was the pig's suggestion? You pooped in a fountain.
No, that he was a king.
Oh.
No, it's like a multi-episode arc. Like, he got the robe. I just created him as king. I sat him in a chair. I chanted his name. He gets the chance to get the crown and the stuff, and
Then where does it land?
no one.
The cleric.
Apparently, you're somewhere in your pants is king now. Not sure how that happened, but okay.
I'm crowned underneath my robes.
No, it's fun. It's wild.
Yeah, the first 3 levels are really good. I mean, they're more to learn mechanics.
Mhm.
So now the training wheels are going to start to come off, and we'll dive more into story stuff too.
Yeah, you mentioned a couple of backstory things there, and I was like, ooh, it's fun.
I mean, pretty much all I can do is hit stuff, so I feel like I've
Fancy
been
Boy
able to do it well.
might have a name and not just be called Fancy Boy.
What? What?
Who
I
knows?
like the mechanics. I think I'm getting them. I'm understanding it a little bit better what I'm supposed to roll.
Yeah.
And then once I get that done, I feel like I want to focus on some of the creative actions that I'll see like everyone
Like
else.
shitting in a fountain. God.
Mm. Okay, yeah, maybe something. We'll see. But it's been awesome.
That's okay. The game before this one, I was a polymorphed as, well, not polymorphed, I was wild shaped as a bear, and I peed on a fire. So it's just hard for the course today, really.
Yeah. I mean, that's
What's this about?
Oop.
No, go ahead.
No, I was going to say that's the best part about D&D is you can say you want to do anything.
Mhm.
And the DM is either going to say yes, no, or here's a difficulty check, or this happens.
Yep, that's the best part.
Apparently, level 3 is good for a fighter. I'm gonna get maneuvers or something.
Yeah, I'm
No,
gonna
that's Menudo is what you get. The,
Some tripe
the
soup.
singing group.
Apparently, I'm recommended menacing attack, so I'll go with that one.
So, you guys, the dancing goblin was a Nilbog.
Yeah, I almost used one of those
A
recently.
what?
Yeah.
A Nilbog?
Yeah, and they're super fun.
I gotta look that up.
So if you lose your charisma check, anytime you try to strike it, you literally start to praise the Nilbog.
Yeah.
Nice.
Whatever it's
That's what I
doing.
did.
So what were the specters at the end?
Those were shadows. Literally, they're called shadows in
Oh.
the book.
Like Peter Pan.
Like ring wraiths, kind
Mhm.
of.
Yep. Yeah,
That was fun.
Yay.
That was a good one.
I like it. What do you guys? Does the saving throw show? Thanks for the raid, guys. What does April 15th look like for everyone? It's 2 weeks, 2 Sundays from now.
April 15th. Let me see here. Let me switch over to my correct account.
Saving throw. Thank you for stopping by.
I know next week is impossible. All right.
This is great timing for a raid.
I know, right?
I know. We're done. I know.
It always
All
happens.
right. But we're here! Hooray!
You said the 15th?
Yeah.
I think I'm good.
I should be fine. Also, Mercury in retrograde is over. I don't know why I put that in my calendar like it makes a difference, but you know, I just
I may actually be in San Francisco.
What?
Maybe. Hey, Stone, I might be in San Francisco.
Right here.
Oh, look at that.
That's true. If I land early enough.
You're gonna be in San Francisco?
Yeah, I'm going out to do some MC in review with Kind of Funny on the 16th. So maybe I can fly out early on the 15th and hang out with you. And we'll just rotate cast. So like every episode, a different cast member at someone else's house. We're all going to Holly's house next.
Who's coming to Australia?
I go every year.
I'll go.
There you go. So yeah, okay. I tentatively can make it. I haven't booked my ticket yet, but I could try to book it where I can come in like early afternoon.
Cool.
So on the 15th, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm good for the 15th.
Yeah, we'll be back from PAX, so.
Yes, we will be.
Oh, also, I'm going to be at PAX till Sunday now. So.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, so we can party it up a little bit.
I'm there till Saturday morning.
Are you?
I assume Eric's going to cheer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
I'll be there. I'll be there until I'm staying there extra long, so I'm staying there until next Thursday because I'm staying with a friend. But I'll be there the whole time. Hooray!
I'm jealous. Everybody's going to PAX.
Yeah, way to dodge out of it like you just released a video game this week.
I know, you get a break. Come on.
It's a small title.
Yeah, just a small one.
Yeah.
Not like it was any work or anything.
I get to go have fun and play more D&D. So.
I know, right?
That's awesome.
Excellent. Cool. So we will see everyone on April 15th at 6 o'clock Pacific.
Or at PAX.
Or at PAX. Yeah, check out PAX.
Good.
All right. See you guys. Thanks for the raid saving throw. See you next time.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.